because when we made hip hop, we stopped the devil from riding on us like he was riding on us. They put us in conditions that was so fucked up, and we made fucking diamonds out of dust and made hip hop and came together, partied, started looking better than we was. Stopped looking at the poverty so hard that where it owned us, and we started, living. We started to breathe when we came up with hip hop, and now just murder, kill, destruction of each other. We destroying the same people we put on for back in the days. We did this for each other back in the day. Now it's like motherfuckers is waiting to see who gets on and get murdered, son. Shit is crazy.
No. Yep.
Crazy, man. And we doing exactly what the motherfuckers. We doing exactly what they said. Jungle music. We doing exactly what the fuck they fucking said, man. We doing everything that they said we would do. And that's so embarrassing. It's so fucked up. So fucked up, man. It's like, where do we go from here? Listen, man, I'm telling you, the only way to beat this shit is for Master P, J. Diddy, Swiss Beats, all these powerful hip hop stars to come together one time, together, and bring everybody that listens to the music together for that 1 day, 2 days, whatever the fuck, and stop this shit. You're gonna have to offer shit. You're gonna have to want to meet and greet, shake hands, kiss babies, all this type of shit in order to stop this shit. Or else we headed for more fucking destruction. Like, where do we go from here? People ain't got time to enjoy the music, because every time you enjoy the music, you got to deal with some sadness because somebody dropped it.
Yeah.
And it's just like this Slim 400 dude. It probably had nothing to do with music, but he's a person in hip hop. So it coincides, man. It's fucking crazy, son. Man. I just think I'm done.
Yeah, it's messed up.
I'm not inspired to speak to the people. My thing, what I'm about, it's not to say I want to kill and this, that, and the third. It's showing you some of the evils that dwell in me. And I bring, to be honest, I don't bring that shit up to destroy. I bring it up to be honest and truthful, to let people know, how to express the things that's in lyrics, to rhymes, or at least saying it's therapy. I said it on the song. I said therapeutic, spit death all day. Rick Root and Russell Simmons, Def Jam all day. I said that shit. It's therapeutic for me. You know what I mean? But it's not for me. I don't want to kill the next man. You know what I mean? It's just, I want to refrain from being even thinking of killing the next man. You know what I'm saying? And all we doing is destroying each other in the game, man. And it's like exactly what the puppet master said we was going to do, man. And who can we blame? I mean, at the end of the day, we could blame him for the state that we in, but when you know better, and knowledge has been given out to show us how much we follow our oppressor, and we still won't break the chain. We got the chains. The chains was thick when they put them on us, man, and they still did. And that and a joint too. How the chains is, they put the chains on us, but they still on our brains. They clearly still here type shit, man. Shit is crazy, Sean.
Yeah. I mean, I did say on the alternative podcast,
sad that
it's sad for the youngsters and stuff too, especially because we can kind of look at different times where things were a bit different, but for them, they're gonna be looking at some of this like it's normalcy, like that's what you got. That's a part of getting in the game, or
Yeah, they gonna the generation that came after us gonna look at hip hop like, oh, that's the part when niggas get killed.
Yep.
You know what I mean? They come from the era of who's gonna be the next hot nigga. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. They come from the era where motherfuckers be hot and get murdered. And talk about the deceased and smoke cracks.
You know,
Man, it's fucked up because the
I,
babies.
do you think it's crazy? Because when we think it's like, I saw something today which was a commercial. To be honest, it made me think about copying the game. They got, but as we're having the conversation now, I just had a different thought process because we got there's a new Grand Theft Auto video game out, and a lot of people know that. One of them was heavily popularized that they called San Andreas. That was pictured like a West Coast sort of lifestyle, so people could be playing it and sort of romanticizing about the hood and that sort of stuff and different things. But there's a new one that's coming out now apparently, which is with Dr. Dre, and it's based around something like Dr. Dre and the music business and contracts and stuff. But just thinking about it now, I was gonna be thinking, just taking the narrative of the game and the understanding, you're probably gonna have concepts where, let's say you're getting dicked around in the music business, but you're able to go out there and enact your own sort of justice and all this sort of stuff. So I'm wondering what kind of things they're going to be putting on that game, or what kind of capabilities you have. I say that to say this because you just talking about like the youngsters, and we know a lot of them play these video games and stuff like that now. So I'm just looking at the different avenues of media that are allowing impressions to be put onto young people's minds and stuff.
Right, even Call of Duty. It's so natural to be a killer. It's so natural. It's natural to be a killer.
Yeah.
They making it natural because that's all kids do. I don't even know what Fortnite is. I don't even know what that is, but I could imagine it got something to do with death and kill.
Yeah, they want to break the commandments, man. But as you said, Fortnite. I haven't played some of these games myself. And I mean, I ain't gonna front. In my younger days, I played my share of RPG games. Going back to Doom, namely Quake was another big one. Shadow Warrior and some of those. But what I found was, even though playing those games in I guess the 80s and 90s, in a sense, yes, it did give you a sense of sort of escapism because you were sort of tuning out of the day-to-day reality, the physical reality that you had, and you could play a game and stuff. But I think nowadays with just technology and how, I remember I stopped playing games because I was busy doing stuff, and then I used to go to one of my cousins and he had all these basketball games and this game and that game. But it got to the point where you could literally transmorph yourself into the game, like as a character yourself, and pictures of yourself and stuff, and just the level of the graphics and everything like that just got to a certain point where it can blur the line between fiction and reality, because what the brain picks up in the unconscious mind is faster than you could even fathom. So sometimes your brain ain't got time to process something, whether it's real or not. I mean, when you're playing something that looks like a cartoon or a 16-bit or whatever animation, your brain can pretty much decipher the difference and probably know, okay, that's not reality. But with where they've taken the technology on some of these games now and the scope of them and the amount of time and hours people putting in it, it does skew their thoughts on reality.
And like you were saying, man, it's just a part of the continuous poison that we taking in, man. We take it in the food, we take it in the music, we take it in the visuals. It's just poison for the kings, man. Kings for the lords of lords and kings of kings, man. For the most mightiest creator on the planet Earth, which is black man. It seemed like someone's deliberately setting us up and trying to catch us at every fucking corner to see what we're going to do and how we're going to react. I mean, if you're playing one of those games, man, and mind you, you're playing them games, somebody pop up and shoot at you. The first thing you're going to say is, oh, I'm about to kill that motherfucker, or something like that. And on the game, and you shoot the shit out that motherfucker when you catch him. Or you see opposition in the game, and you're like, oh, I'm about to kill this motherfucker. So all in the mind is killed. Like, I'm sure there's a difference between these motherfuckers who shoot their gun and kill somebody than a motherfucker that gotta kill a motherfucker to protect his family.
Yeah, it's a different mindset. 100. I want to make a quick point because You know, I remember when I came in, you know, you was gracious enough to invite me to your home and I spent some time out there. And I remember at one night you was with some of your homies and you was playing some video games and they kind of asked me if I want to get involved. It could have been like Tekken or a fighting game. But I was like, you know, I don't really play games too much and such like that. And, you know, I only mentioned because part of the reason, even with my own experience of not playing so much games with people, is because the type of people I was around when I was coming up, they were weak minded. So when you played like competitive games or stuff like that with them, it would never bring about like a harmonious or rightful sort of energy of even understanding like there's nothing wrong with just playing a game and stuff, but it would always be some bullshit. So most of the games I used to play was like solo games that I could play, you know, on my own and stuff like that. For the most part, I did play some games with others. Now I just bring that up because even from the conversation we're having, you know, it's clear that, you know, you have a different understanding. Like, you ain't just playing a fighting game and then saying, you know, I'm gonna go out on the street and fight. But there's some people where they let these things really get into their mind and stuff like that, which was, I think, the point I was trying to make.
Yeah, all around the door like me and shit. Went all around the planet, man. Yo, you right though. You right, man. And the times I play games, man, I guess I play because I'm good and I play for an escape and things that. But when I play with someone, it's just like hip hop. It's to teach them timing and precision and things like that. Because I normally dominate the games. You know what I'm saying? That I do play. I play the fighting games, and I normally dominate it. You know what I'm saying? And it's all for timing.
Yeah,
Shit like that. And I use that for different things in life, you know, that come abroad. But shit,
well, no, I think it's a good, because I mean, at the end of the day, we know you just made a good point because it's how you utilize something, and it's like, even in my experience, I've played like some top gamers where their attitude makes a difference. Where you can have somebody who, you know, really excels at playing video games and stuff like that, and you know, you try and play them on a game and they take pride in just whooping everybody's ass. Towards the point is, it's not competitive. It's not like they're not imparting anything that you can teach from or learn from or anything like that. You know, so you're talking about playing from an aspect like within hip hop where still you can have a competitive understanding of the gameplay, but it's more of a, not like a battle of wits. Because I remember you said that to me. Then you said you don't know the game that we're really playing. Like, it's you know, on a psychological level, it's a different layer, and things can be used in multiple ways. It's just like a knife. You could use it to cut bread, or you could use it to stab somebody. So it's not necessarily all the time that it's the actual games or the tools that are the problem. It's how people use them and the mindset that they have.
Yeah, and it's the mind someone could help someone else obtain. Because I know I did that with my fighting games. I taught people how, because, you know, I was fighting people that just kept losing. They're like, yo, man, I could beat you. I said, nah, you're blocking. And then they see they're not blocking. They start to get better at blocking. But while they're getting better, I'm learning from their blocking and still whooping their ass. So they got to get better and better and better and better. You know what I'm saying? But it's you learn strategicness. You learn to actually pay attention and shit like that, you know. But that's just the game. But this rap game shit, it's just fucking me up, kid. I am uninspired. I've never been said I'm uninspired. Like, I don't know what to say to these niggas that I haven't already said. You know what I'm saying? They not listening. They don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I look like to the people because they never say anything like that, you know. But I'm telling you, man, the shit I put all that work in, writing them words and shit like that, writing them letters down. That shit is hard work. I do all that shit to show people what I'm talking about. I get at the girls' songs. You listen to one of them girls' songs. One of them girls' songs is to keep motherfuckers together, to keep everybody in their proper line. I tell niggas, don't fight your bitch. I tell the bitch, don't be cursing out your nigga. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact, and not just in music. You've told me the same personally in the past. You know, you said if that's, you know, don't run down on your woman. Don't, you know, you told me, and that's real.
Man, so I'm trying to help, but shit, I ain't getting through to these people, and I'm just like, damn, who can get through to these people? Jay-Z can't do it alone. Master P can't do it alone. All these people got to come together. I'm telling you, that's the only way we're going to change this music.
Well, I think
that's the only way.
A lot of people, they definitely got to turn their scope back to the Most High and get back in line in some universal ways, you know, because a lot of people are out of character and out of sorts, which we know has been, you know, different mentalities and natures picked up by people and stuff, which we still see pervade today. You know, you mentioned Jay-Z and P. Let me ask you this, because, you know, we look at our icons and our heavyweights in the game a lot of times, and some people have mixed opinions on whether hip-hop artists should retire after a certain age, and then some say even if they don't retire, they should show a level of growth or maturity in their music. We use Jay-Z as a great example of that personally, because I feel as though with all his new music, it's not left behind. Like, he's still trying to, you know, talk about selling drugs on the corner of the street, or, you know, or still talking about old stuff. Even if he makes certain references or inferences, it's always bringing it forward. He's always talking about the time now. Do you feel enough of the older rappers do that, like the Snoop Dogg's, the Master P's and stuff for them as well? Do you think like more people need to show like a growth or evolution at a different level of just not promoting some of the same old stuff that they used to?
Well, certain people, man, certain people really just, they realize the money and they have become engulfed in the chase for the money. So they really don't care. So they won't do enough. They will do because it's a possibility. I mean, they will do because it can be done, but that won't be the main vision. Like 50 Cent. Like 50 Cent came in as a rapper. That wasn't his main objective. Obviously, 50 Cent wanted to win. It wasn't just no rap shit. This is why he's turned to a TV mogul. And I said all that to go back to the point that if someone that's powerful in this game, it's a possibility that they could say, hey, look, man, y'all people killing each other, stop. But they do that because it's there to do. But their main objective be the money. And this is, again, what we fucking up at. Because I'm telling you, man, all we doing is living like the oppressor, man. This ain't us. We already know. Chuck D said it a long time ago. They took our religion, our culture, our God. That means we strict. So that means we not acting like ourselves. And that's what we gotta take into account. We not ourselves, man. Yep. And I just don't see how. Yo, man, I hate to say all this, man, because I ain't for the bullshit. It's Whack 100, right? I don't even like talking on this man because I don't understand him enough. I don't know the man, you know, this, that, and the third. But every time I hear the man, he's coming at somebody. You know what I'm saying? I will probably say that about me, too. That's why I want to be careful sounding like a judge with this man. But when he be arguing with this dude, I'm just like, yo, how can you argue with someone who felt like his color, red, was against somebody else's color, blue? To me, that's just dumb. Now, I have to understand and I got to take into account that the West Coast is a culture, just like hip-hop is a culture. It's a culture where some people are born into it. But when do you ever think, like, I'm mad at that person because they rap blue? I don't get it.
Yeah, I think it's as you said, it's the culture, the way of life. But I think it goes a bit wider than the, you know, maybe in some points, you know, because I think even nowadays, I don't know if I don't want to be wrong here, but I know in some places they definitely still strong on the color coded thing, but I know in other cases they're a bit more relaxed on it now. They recently lost the OG on the West Coast, Red Rum, and he was actually buried in his casket, and they had red and blue flags on it, and he represented, you know, he was a Blood of Pyru, but he was actually on the first Crippin' Bloods album that came out, which was banging on wax and putting, you know, trying to put some of the neighborhood peace treaties and stuff together. So I say all that to say, I get where you're coming from. I think even just living or putting my. It's like we say sometimes you gotta put yourself in somebody's shoes. I think in their mindset where they're living, it's more of a beef with the people and the areas, but the colors just get added onto it.
Yeah, that makes no sense. But see, that's when do the wise men say, wait a minute, we added some bullshit to this great thing. When? Like, come on, are we intelligent or are we just stupid? What the fuck is it? I'm not, yo, imagine, I can't imagine, like I'm saying, yo, what the mother son, we still laugh, son. We didn't understand what the fuck are y'all, the colors. We used to laugh, like, that's funny, like, y'all niggas fighting over colors, y'all killing each other over colors. That was like, those niggas is dumb. You know what I'm saying? And then when you go over there, you realize, wait a minute, this is a whole different place of black people. This is a whole different place of black people, and this is their ideology. Us as 5%ers on the East Coast, man, listen, man, as a 5%er, you learn the fucking area square miles of the planet Earth. You learn every inch of the fucking planet Earth. You learn who is righteous and who is not righteous, how this started, how this ended. You learn all that shit, and guess what we do with that information? Go out there, rob, steal, and kill. Some of us. 5%ers. The ones with the fucking missing link. The ones with the missing link. We go out there, me. Let me stop saying we. Let me just deal with me as a fishes. If you wasn't God, if you couldn't, and then if you said you was God, you had to know your lessons. If you ain't know your lessons, I'm fucking you up. And that's a stupid shit. So I can't, when I talk about how stupid I thought of LA, or not LA, just gang culture period, I had to look at myself as well, because I'm no better. I'm no better. So what that means? That means that people have to stop fighting over information and trade information. Instead of fighting and killing over it, we have to trade it so we can break it down and say, oh, we don't need that. It's just like the body. The body is the greatest system ever created. And it has places where you can digest and enjoy, and it has places that it digests and there's waste. The waste has to be gone, man. It has to be gone. As a 5%, you got knowledge of self. It's your duty to teach the uncivilized civilization, which means you cannot be uncivilized. And for a gang member, I'm not fighting over color, man. That ain't happening, man. And then someone may say, this ain't about color, this is that side, like you said, territory and all that. But are we really? How we got territory when pigs come on our block? Hold up, how we got territory when pigs come on our block and shoot and kill us and lock us up? That ain't your territory, stupid.
Yep.
There ain't no territory anymore. We don't own shit over here. We feel happy when they name a block after one of us. You know what I mean? That shit is okay for me, but I mean, what that mean? We don't own that block. Somebody got this block and they got it for dirt cheap, and thousands of royals been murdered on these blocks, took into jail for years and years and years, and he rep a block. Yo, listen, I'm New York City, I'm New Jersey, I'm Boston, I'm VA, I'm the East Coast. You understand what I'm saying? But all that shit means really nothing to me, man, because I'm hip hop.
Yeah.
That's what I am. That's what I really rap. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to step on the states and the blocks that I walk in. What I learned on those blocks, I'm going to have something to say about that. But I basically rap hip-hop that started in the Bronx. I rep that shit hard. That's what I'm repping.
Yeah, 100%, man.
There's really no block. You know what I'm saying? I'm bigger than the block.
Yeah.
I'm bigger than the state. You know what I'm saying? And look at my name, KOTTSA, KOTTSA, King of the Tri-State. I'm not no king of New York. I'm not the king of Connecticut. I'm the king of the Tri-State. I lived in all these places. I walked amongst the goons, the killers, the goblins. I've done all that. I don't got no scratches on me. Why? Because I blast first. I bomb first. I move first. Why? Because I'm a savage just like these other niggas. or I can turn savage because of a situation or whatever. But the shit killing my heart, man. What can I say, man? When do the killing stop, man?
Yeah, the thing is, even
today,
to even chime in with that, even in the UK, we see a lot of the same issues and stuff, which some have been transposed from what people have saw, even from the States and a lot of the gang culture, what was out there. You got people out here that claim sets and rep sets and stuff. I mean, I remember even shooting a video a few years back with some youngsters. I went to the video shoot and I think I had on, I like my hip hop gear, sporting goods and stuff like that. I don't necessarily need to be supporting the team if I like the look of something. And back in the day, I used to get anything for the most part with the letter P on it. So, the stuff that was like fillers, I used to rock the Pittsburgh stuff. I used to rock, most stuff with the letter P because people used to call me Lil P Money. But anyway, I turned up to this video and I got in the Phillies. So I got in the Phillies jacket, my Phillies hat, yada, yada, yada. They looking at me and say, oh, you got in so much red. I was like, well, for a start, this ain't really red. It's burgundy. Because if you know Phillies, it's not like red. It's more of a burgundy. And but it was just funny because even as we speak now, not to make light of, people who have lost their lives and stuff, even out here, that mentality had been adopted out here in the UK in some places where people were tripping on others for being from a certain area, and if you're wearing a different color to one, people did even take on the red and blue. Obviously, not with the same roots as like Crips and Bloods under different guises and different gangs and stuff. So, and it's one thing where it's like I was looking at it like adopting nature, and it could be done in good and bad because when you mentioned like even where you represent me representing and coming up where I came from and being the places where I've been and so on and so forth, I've always looked at myself as a citizen of the world and definitely a child of hip hop. So that's always been my representation, even though you might hear me, somebody might say, oh, you don't sound too UK or you don't just rap about, because at the time, especially within the UK around my locality, most people, they're just focused on the basic stuff going on around them, which is like, I don't need to keep making a song telling you about this street or this person or that. Like, my stuff was always a bit more of a wider range and down to my experiences and things of that nature. But yeah, the same sort of thing. I see myself as a representation of hip hop, even though like my music, you will hear certain things from around like the UK and where I grew up and stuff like that. But nothing like which I think is at a minuscule level that I need to dwell on, because I feel as though hip hop's so wide, it gives you such a wider berth to really be able to touch different regions and places around the world. Like it even touched other places here, and you want to hope that your impact is more positive than negative, but sometimes people draw what they draw from it,
Man, we're looking bad out there, man. We're looking bad. And it's sad. And I'm tight because 2 days ago, I didn't think like this. It didn't cross my mind like it hit me today. It just hit me like, yo, I'm done. Like I've been wanting it to be done anyway. I'm fucked up, like the cuffs and all that. So when I write and then express what I'm writing, I rip more. So I'm in pain. My arm is stupid pain, but I still be writing through it and all that. But today I was just like, yo, it's like, what the fuck can I say? Motherfuckers is not listening, man. And it's like, it's stupid, man. It's just, I'm perplexed. All my life I've been trying to be intelligent. I've been wanting to be intelligent. Doing my little strive thing to be intelligent. And it seems like motherfuckers desire to be dumb. I don't get that part. That's the part I'm fucked up at. How you desire to be dumb because you're hearing the right shit and you don't do nothing about that? Like, what the fuck are you? Like, all women should stop fucking you. You shouldn't get no pussy ever. You should, when you say that to her, you should be telling bitches that, yeah, well, when I get told information, music, and a bitch should say, oh, word, and leave you sitting right there, holding your shit. Because that's what it seemed like we doing. Like, how the fuck these niggas keep getting caught up doing murders? Motherfucker, You don't know it's cameras out here now. They watching your stupid ass. Somebody just killed somebody in the bodega, and the fucking camera got the boy face so open on there. Motherfucker, you didn't know that?
Yeah, the fact that people think they can.
19 years old.
Yeah, the fact people think they can commit certain crimes nowadays is crazy.
Man, homeboy kicked his boy on camera and went straight on the run. When they catch him, he ain't never coming back home. Nigga, you can't do it. Listen, he ain't doing. That's what we call accident murder. Nigga, you lost your cool. And being that you lost your cool, you losing your freedom. That ain't how murder go, nigga.
You got youngsters out
here. That ain't how catching nobody.
Yeah. Come on, man. But I was gonna say you've even got young people out here in the UK the same. You know, recently we've seen a lot of cases getting locked up, and you know some of them have killed somebody and you know gone to a food shop after and been caught on the camera in the food shop and stuff, and different little things where you just thinking what rational mind did they have when they were doing these things, but
no mind at all. That's what I'm saying. And brainless like a bitch. And niggas don't be getting it, and niggas don't care. Like, it's just ignorance, man. I'm just like, back in the days of my crew, you know, YO niggas, man, let you do some slow shit. I mean, we was vicious and savages and shit like that with knowledge of self. I admit that. But at the same time, you had to be careful of what you do because niggas will fuck you up. Niggas will check you in the crew. You know what I mean? You're not really gonna do no stupid shit. Niggas be on your body about that shit. You know what I mean? You gotta think. Use your head. That's what the knowledge was for. Niggas use your fucking head. And motherfuckers is not using their head. They just dying. You know? Like, damn, we just lost King Von. He was good to the music. Like, he was telling good stories that had motherfuckers listening to a story. You know what I mean? I was fucking with homeboy. You know what I mean? And now he's dead. You know what I mean?
Yep. Mo like, Free, Young Dolph.
Yeah, Ten Extension, or I don't want to say his name wrong. Him, how that happened? Like, y'all don't know his cameras? The fuck is wrong with y'all, man?
And Gonzo.
Mo Free.
Yep.
Gonzo. What are these people, man? It's like, goddamn, yo, in the last 400 or 500 days, man, we lost like 7 rappers, nigga. In the last 400 days, we lost like 7 rappers, kid. It wasn't like that in my day.
No.
We lost Scott LaRock. That's what kicked it off. We lost Scott LaRock. After Scott LaRock passed, yeah, I think our next thing was Troy. That Mecca and the Soul Brother did that song "Reminisce Over You." You ever heard that?
I'd have to.
We reminisce over you.
I'd have to. Yeah, I'd have to go back and check it out.
Oh, man,
yeah.
Listen. This is why you love hip hop. Let me tell you. They did a song called "They Reminisce Over You," right?
Yeah.
The first. Now think about this. My name is KOTTSA. K stands for King. O stands for of, and you know, so on and so on. They Reminisce Over You is why, motherfucker? PROY.
Yeah.
So it was about a brother named Trouble T. Trouble T. Roy.
Oh wow.
So they you get it?
Yeah. I see it coming together. Yeah.
They Reminisce Over You is about a song about a brother named Troy. And if you break it down in an acronym, Troy, that's They Reminisce Over You.
Yeah.
TROY.
TRO, yeah.
And they lost that. Yeah. So that's the greatness of hip hop, man. But I think he fell off a roof. I think he fell off on a video or something like that. But, you know, we wasn't losing rappers today, man. It's just sickening, man. And I think I'm one of the most hardcore men breathing. And this is, and I only say I'm a cool because of the life I've lived in, the things I had to go through and survive. But I love my people at the end of the day. All of my people. The light-skinned ones, the dark ones, the red ones, the yellow. I love all of them hard, too. Love them hard enough to give them my shirt if they cold. Love them enough to feed them if they hungry. Love them enough to give them my last sip of water or something, juice, something if they're thirsty. Love them like that. Love them to bring them into my house if it's cold. Love them like that. Am I a fuck up? Yes, I'm a fuck up. I get ignorant. I do ignorant shit. You know what I mean? I love my people, and my whole thing I've been striving to get intelligent, striving to learn something. And it's just like, and why should I? It's like, why learn all this shit when nobody else gonna learn it with you? Like, you're the only one.
Well, I think you definitely showcases a lot of that wisdom and stuff, and I think in terms of intelligence, you know, I don't know what they use to measure that, or you know, we're all kind of bound by these terrestrial terms at times, but I feel as though what we're on a search for is you know, that enlightenment, that, you know, to know more, to become more aware, you know, and I think the polar opposite to that is the opposite to being enlightened is being in darkness, and I think that's what it is with some people. They're in a state of darkness, and instead of them really stretching forward to become more enlightened, they either become consumed by the darkness or they're just blinded by the lack of light that they have. Because, you know, when you shine light on something, you know, you're able to see things for what it is. You know, it's like even the planet shows us that every night, and then the morning when we wake up and we're able to see shit clear. And it's the same, but you know, some people they stuck in dark places and stuff, as we see, and I think that's what it is. And the scary thing is, I think some of them don't realize it as well. It's because it's just the common normality or the way.
Well, we all in darkness then, because it's each. Listen, man.
That's why I said we're looking. That's why I said we're looking for enlightenment, but we ain't. You know, we can't say we're fully enlightened. You know.
And we all. It's each one teach one, then we grow. If it ain't each one teach one, if each one ain't learning from the next one, we ain't growing. We ain't growing. I can't grow, you can't grow. We all put together. And that's what, you know, this is fucked up, man. Just, like, I don't know what to say to niggas, man. And I'm barely at loss for words. And I don't have a wide, vast vocabulary at all. I mean, listen to my rhymes, I'm really using all the same words I always use. I guess a little bit clever enough to move them around like furniture the way I do. But I'm just using the same goddamn words. I'm not no big word person at all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, yo, they got us, man. The only way out of this shit is for people that these rappers look up to. I mean, people that these people look up to call everybody to arms. Listen, y'all all meet us here. We're gonna be over here. Get over here. No guns, no knives, no nothing. No flirting with bitches, no nothing. We come to talk as men. And everybody gotta pull up, man. Every gangster, every goon, every goblin, every thief, every this, every that gotta meet up for that day. And whoever see the next man ain't pulling up, gotta pull them to us. Gotta bring them to us. When everybody get there, we gotta find out. I say something embarrassing like, yo, who's the dumbest nigga in your crew? What you mean by dumb? Which nigga is gonna shoot not realizing the camera's right there after he done heard so many stories? Up here. Yo, who else? I get all the stupid niggas up here. Yo, what's wrong with y'all, man? Look them dead in the eyes. What's wrong with you, man? Do you want to be stupid or smart? Well, I don't give a fuck. Why you don't give a fuck? Because bow, you dead. Get him the fuck out of here. You're not gonna bring down the rest of our people. Now we got this. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly how to do it. I'm just paraphrasing. Like, I'm just telling you, man. We all and us too, man. It's the same war we've been fighting since the fucking slavery days. We all got to come together. If we don't, we fuck. And that's what it is. And I just realized it. All the shit we talking, it's okay. But I'm telling you, at the end of the day, the black nation has to come together as one, or we fucked. I'm telling you, we fucked hard, straight up. Pause. We fucked. We gotta come in.
Yeah,
and I think a lot of people been trying to do that, and the music is for that purpose, all coming together. But we just allowed the motherfucking devil to infiltrate his way, and being that he's still the power of this game. You know, you look at the 50 Cents and you look at the Master P's and all that, but at the end of the day, you looking past them to the white motherfucker that own.
Yeah, there's small potatoes in the grand scheme, and they're just getting into the finance. You know, I think Nas said a lyric like that on one of his albums. You know, Black Americans, you know, really just starting to get money and stuff now. You know, on a certain scale and level, and you know, on a corporate level and stature, and you know, this is a new game. Even though we know that our progenitors have been on this planet and stuff for eons, and certain things have existed in different forms before, and you know, societies have gone up and came down, and civilizations have gone up and came down, and I think a lot of people, they look at things with a now mind, so they look at everything based off what we have now. So all the technology we have now, all the stuff we have access to now, and so on and so forth. So it's like with that mind state, they're not conscious enough sometimes of the past, or even sometimes of the future, and they're just in that now sort of state of mind and stuff. Because I feel as though it's like you saying, we just where everything's sort of been broken down to, and how people are choosing to navigate within that, especially within hip hop, when that should be something that can bring people together in a positive aspect.
We don't control our own culture, man.
Wait, I was just gonna get to the same. You know, when that's it. Well, when you look to the higher aspects of, you said, of sometimes who's behind it, it's a different kind of thing in that. And so some of these guys, I say all that long stuff because where I say a lot of people are just getting money and stuff now, even some of these systems are still very new to the planet. You know, television, entertainment, media, all these things are still fairly new, and those who initially have capitalized off it, you know, have been done it and have made big money, and some are making huge money. We're looking in different aspects where some say there's only a few small number of corporations that pretty much at the top it trickles down, and then they start running all the other media outlets and things and stuff like that. So it's like, for us, even just getting money, where I say us, like some of our people in, it's still very new, and they've only just let a few kind of in to start making that kind of big money and stuff like that too. You know, that's why when you hear Snoop and that, even on the video, he's like, they just made let a few of us get a billy. Like when they see we can handle the billy, they can, you know.
It's deeper than that.
Yeah, no, I know, but
that control this fucking. Oh no, let me finish because I'm gonna forget. For myself. Listen, everything to control this shit is white. Even look at the biggest things on YouTube is Vlad and another nigga, JT Jordan or some shit. These is white men, man. These is white men. The biggest interviewers in hip hop is white, nigga.
Yep.
The biggest rapper in hip hop is white, nigga.
Yep.
Like, we fucked up, nigga. And listen, not only that, the motherfucking law is getting more money by paying attention to us because they just locking us up from the information we dropping. We are the type of people that's going to speak our piece. Yeah, I fucked that motherfucker up. Yeah, I'm making some money. Yeah, doing all our shit like that. And the motherfuckers is like, go to Instagram and tell them we want that guy's address and get that guy's address, go lock him up 25 fucking years. Get more money. So the law making money off of us. Everybody making this. We still slaves, man. And it's sad, man. We still slaves. We still fucking slaves, and we are the only people on the planet that are still connected. We still are the connected people. This is why the world know us to make a fuss when you touch one of us. Tupac said it. He said, I know we fight amongst each other, but I promise you.
Yeah.
We'll burn. We will burn this bitch down. We, not me, we. So we know we still the connected people because we are the original people. So of course, we'll still be connected because we fully us. But everybody else comes from us, and we allowing everybody to get rich off our labor. We allowing the Chinese to come in Africa, and we just humble as fucking people. And sometimes too humble and too needy. They stripped Africa of power and took everything from it and called it where the monkeys at and where the lazy, fucking dirty black motherfuckers is from. They took everything from that land and became rich off of it. England wouldn't be England if it wasn't for Africa.
Come on.
None of these places would. None of these places. You know how much gold is around the world? And you know how much of it comes from Africa? Probably fucking 60% of the shit. 60%. You know what I mean? And that's the wealth on this planet. And it comes from our continent. We know it, and guess what we do? Buy it from somebody that don't look nothing like us. Like hip hop, buying it from motherfuckers who got control over it that look nothing like us.
Because they got the control over the industry and stuff. I've met like even people in the jewelry business and stuff out here in London that have, flown out to places out there and, got their operations, sent people down to mines and stuff, getting diamonds and gems and things like that. And then through their materialistic system, obviously creating the avenues to sell the stuff and to transact the business and stuff. And that's why to an aspect it's like when it comes to a lot of big business, some people argue you've got to be not like in their pocket or connected with them in one aspect, or you can get boxed out. We hear about blackballing and stuff like that. I'm not sure.
Hey yo, check this out. You can go, say somebody like Slick Rick, or who else I could think of that wear a lot of jewelry. One of these rappers that wear a lot of jewelry. Just say they met the Queen of England or one of them cats. As soon as the Queen of England see them, she'd be like, wow, look at the image you have. He'd be like, yeah, ba, 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 ba. Meanwhile, she got a vault full of gold and diamonds. Full. And you think you're doing something with the shit you got on your damn neck, and this motherfucker have.
Well, that's what. Yeah, I mean, a lot of these other nations do. The Chinese do, the Indians and stuff do. A lot of them keep a lot of gold and jewelry and gems and stuff like that. Another aspect, kind of metaphysical aspect, and the reason where some say even our ancestors used to adorn themselves in some of those things because they had an understanding of some of the natural properties and different aspects of just the energies and things like that, frequencies and stuff like that. So the thing is, a lot of others still, in some aspects, use it for that, especially some that are more in tune with older ways and cultures of living, like some of the Asians and stuff like that. So some of them have an understanding of some of these gemstones and things of that nature and stuff. Now, I know some people gonna say that's witchcraft and that's this, that, and the third, but I'm not gonna get into that. But the thing is, as you said, even with the gold, because in these places now, when you go to some of the villages and stuff out there in Africa, it's been said that you can still see some of the tribal chiefs and certain people, and they wear certain regalia and certain stuff, but they don't have a falsely imposed value upon it. Because I've been around people in the jewelry business and been in the workshops and stuff like that and heard the conversations of, somebody's buying a drug dealer or a hot shot. Somebody got money and they want a piece and chain or something, and they're getting this part made up here and this part done there as a favor from their man and this and that. And, ultimately it probably only costs them a third, if that, of what they end up charging and putting the price of it. Most of it is just additional inflation on the price because people buy into the what they see as a perceived value within it more than sometimes the actual value. And I was just saying that because some of these things do have natural properties and values, even like the gold and the silver. Some people can ingest it at a monatomic level where it can help clear out certain pathogens out of the system and stuff like that too. And even just having silver in your body and connected, which is why people used to have piercings and certain things like that. But it's like they didn't took things and put a false materialistic aspect on it too that serves obviously the economic system. And I think that's where it becomes crazy because yeah, I know that was a bit long winded, bro. I know. Sorry for my long winded diatribe.
No, it's all good. Yo, poverty so long. You can't put people. It's just like a lion, man. These motherfuckers went to Africa, and when they stopped doing slaves, they started doing animals. Make a lion move like a kitten. Make an elephant think he a puppy. You know what I mean? Shit, stay. Lift your legs up. Give me paw. To a fucking elephant.
Yeah. I mean, I was watching something unrelated on YouTube. I was watching a YouTube interview the other day, unrelated, but it ties in, and it was this woman, and she was talking about how she had this dog from when the dog was a puppy, or very, she could fit in the palm of her hand, and she said, you're not supposed to have him that young, but she was like, oh, we used to feed him, we had to have to feed him for a bottle, and this, that, and the third, and she was likening it to, it's not always like having a baby, but I was just thinking there's a psychology behind that and a psychopathy behind people that want to domesticate even animals to that extent, take them out of their natural habitat, environment, way of life, and kind of put them into a false sort of way of life that suits them. And, it's kind of crazy.
Well, see,
who does that?
These animals from Africa and put them in the zoo. When they take these animals from Africa and put them in the zoo, they say, come witness exotic animals. Okay, if they're exotic, what do we eat? Are we the exotic people as well? Or y'all going to tell us that we ain't? Because in Egyptian times, it's shown and proved. In Africa, out of all the continents on the planet Earth, these Africans were dying with their gold, diamonds, and all types of whatever. Nobody else was doing it like that. You know what I mean? So nowadays, we still the same people. We still like to be flashy and boastful, and we living off our land. So if it's on our land, we're going to utilize it. People in Ireland, their jewelry was some flowers wrapped around their head, just like in Rome, Greece. That's how they knew certain people. These people had like different colored flowers that meant something. It looked like a crown. If you look at pictures of Julius Caesar, he had like a flower thing around his head. It meant something. In Africa, we had crowns, gold, solid gold crowns. So we are people of what we are around. That's our shit. And we don't control it, man. We don't control it. We don't control. We fuck up, boy. The devil's a bad motherfucker, boy. He's a bad motherfucker.
Yeah, but the devil alive, man. We got to rebuke and renounce the devil and his wicked ways. And like I said, for a lot of people, they got to find their way back to the Most High's ways and understanding. And I'm not saying for that to advocate people to follow a religion or anything per se, but to definitely look within and have a look without to see what's going on around us and stuff too.
Can be all of us, but you got these crooked pastors, you got these rapist Catholics, you got all these different. And so how we ever gonna come together? Motherfuckers is lost on their money, they lost on power and fame. I never gave a fuck about that shit. You know what I mean? I've been powerful since I can know, and I've been living a fucked up life. I've been famous ever since I can know. Still living a fucked up life. I don't desire none of those things. I don't care about it. You know, I never played Monopoly in my life, man. You know the game?
Yeah, I know.
I've never played in my whole entire life. I was speaking to a couple the past day, and he was telling me that they went to a vacation to see their daughter, and they played Monopoly every day, and I was just like, damn, I've never played that shit. And when he started explaining, I said, wow, that's what people got that I don't got. I don't have none of that knowledge that comes with that game. I don't know nothing about it. I was too poor to play fucking Monopoly.
Yeah, I mean, you know, different type of a different type of game. You know, it definitely can. I mean, the interesting thing is like we say, whether it's video games or board games, that's the thing. You play some people in games, it gives you a chance to see how their mind works and stuff. And I think, you know, games can be used as tools to exercise the mind and stuff like that too. They say the mind is a terrible thing to waste, and for a lot of points, like we're saying, people be in darkness, or you saying a lot of people wanting to remain dumb. It's like sometimes it could be a lack of having the exposure or the right sort of tools,
Right.
you know, or things being presented to them in the right way, you know. Because I mean, let's be honest, for a lot of us, for some of the struggles and afflictions we grow up facing, we don't necessarily have time to sit around and put on happy faces and play board games just to you know, we can create harmony. Because most of the time when we create our joy and our harmony, the devil's come and steal that shit. So we ain't like, you know, coming home, got time to be chilling and, you know, okay, you know, happy go lucky and get to enjoy some of these games. You might be playing some of these games. When we was young, we used to play a game called Frustration. Shit, that game used to get me hot. Some people might know it as Ludo. It's basically like a dice game. You got a dice in the middle and a button that you click and the dice springs up, and you gotta get your counters around the board. And you know, 2 to 4 people can play, you know, and everybody take their turn. You gotta get a 6 to get, you know, your counter out. But if somebody land on top of your counter, they send you back home. So it could be a quite frustrating game. But I used to play with family, and they used to wind me up, especially as a kid. And I used to get hella wound up and stuff too. But when I got older and I started working through some of my own frustrations and stuff, I was like, it's funny because even in them instances, I was like, nobody then wasn't there helping me to become less frustrated, even because I couldn't deal with being frustrated of just how the game was going. But, you know, that's something I had to learn myself. They was using it against me and laughing at me and all that stuff. But what used to be crazy was every time they used to do it, I kid you not, I used to get so hot that I would just start banging that dice. And every time I bang the dice, it would be like 6 because everybody would be there laughing at it. And it's like, you know, you tap it into a power of just like, and I'll just be like, boom, 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 rolling them 6s. And then, you know, before you know it, that frown start turning upside down and you cracking a little smile and you ready around that board, man.
You're still tight. Still tight about the times you lost that, but check this out.
Yeah, I was thinking that earlier about some shit that I'm still a tight motherfucker, yep, but maybe not the same in certain aspects as you, but in different ways, yep. I thought about that earlier. I thought about you earlier before we got to the job.
You ever heard of the Trail of Tears?
No.
You need to look that up, man. Trail of Tears, right? This is when the Caucasians made the Indians move from their land to a land they picked out for them, a reservation. And so many died and shit, and all this type of shit. But I brought that up because...
Is that where they gave them the blankets with smallpox?
Yeah, that happened too. That happened before that, but yeah, that happened in that trail, that journey as well.
Okay.
But the reason I brought that up is because when these Caucasians took, when they start killing these so-called Indians off, they would cut their hair and teach them the European way, right? It's the same thing with us. So you teaching someone with royal blood, Royal, if they ain't called kings and queens, they come from the original people. Still makes them royal. This is why we call each other kings. And white men ain't walking up to women and white girls and saying, "Hey, queen." And that's our shit. Why do we do that?
Only the ones that adopt hip hop do it.
Why do the black women? Huh?
Yeah, the only ones I hear do it are the ones that adopt the hip hop culture and language.
Yeah. Yeah, but we do that shit naturally.
Yeah.
For instance, if I say, if it's a group of people and I say, okay, tell me who am I when I say this word? Fuck you, mom.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. You know.
If I say
Caucasian, maybe, you know.
Exactly. Because we not known to do shit like that. Who am I if I say, you know, mom, you're a real bitch? Who am I?
Well, I mean, I'd probably go with the same again, you know.
Right, because we're not known for that. I'm not trying to be racist.
Facetious.
I'm just bringing facts. I'm not being facetious. My teacher used to say that.
No, I mean, at the end of the day, we can only go from what we see or what we're exposed to. I mean, one thing I will say is, you know, they make light of some of these things themselves within movies and stuff like that. So it's not something that, as you said, you just say because we can see examples if we haven't seen it. We've seen it in a movie or a show and stuff. And I will say that they do poke fun at themselves a lot in comedy more. They're not afraid to do that too, you know.
All I'm trying to say here is that we know who's who. And at the end of the day, these people from the continent of Africa was taught, they was slaved, stripped, and taught, see John run, see Bill walk. What the nigga, we scientists. Nigga, we build pillars and know the fucking skies and shit. You teaching us some bullshit? The dog barks. Roof. Move. But nigga, we need to be knowing the fucking chronicles of rocks, dirt, and shit like that. Teach us, man, listen, like I told you, my seeds was 6 and 7 years old when they was spitting 16 and 96 bars. It was not 6 and 7 years old. We supposed to get as soon as we turn like 3, 2 or 3. You know what I mean? As soon as you can talk, as soon as you get past mom and dad, your ass need to be knowing what knowledge is, not fucking see Jake run. And all that shit they was teaching us in them school. Fucking cows that talk. That's what they were teaching us in school. Cows that talk and dogs that talk to you and
just stuff to keep you stuff that can keep you ignorant. Yeah. And unfortunate in the household, a lot of people
It's not for us. It's not our education. It's not us teaching us. And we supposed to have learned. Come over here with that shit. And then go to their college and go through. You know how many people, when I was young, and someone said they went to college, I was like, wow. Then I got older, and I'm by somebody, man, don't you know I was in Harvard? You ever heard of Harvard?
Yeah.
I was in Harvard for almost a year, nigga. You ain't know that?
No, you ain't told me, but I know next to Princeton,
yeah,
that's one of the biggest Ivy League schools out there. Yeah.
Yo, let me tell you something, real shit. I got people that tell you the same thing. When I was in Harvard, I stopped them from selling drugs in Harvard, nigga. And then when I left, as soon as I left, somebody got murdered. As soon as I left. It's in my book. As soon as I left. Because when I was there, I was, you know, I was in the school, I was on campus, and you know, of course it was girls galore. Most of them, you know, white, few black. And when it used to come up, I'm just like, wait, you know, I'm thinking like, bitch, how old are you, bitch? shit like that. But then I became who I supposed to be. And so I'm watching these people come around, the people that I'm fucking with, and all they was doing, yo, these kids was sniffing glue, paint, fat, everything. And I was just like, yo, did your parents work this hard for you to be doing this shit? So I was shutting them down, making them think, and shit like that. So everybody came around me all the time. Some of them kept doing what they were doing, and some of them acknowledged the shit I used to tell them, which was all basically a lot of white things. You know what I'm saying? But my thing was, one day I sat back and said, when I watch these niggas getting high, these white people, I'm like, yo, these motherfuckers gonna be running the country. So I said that to go back to the college shit. I used to be in wild of people in college until I realized these was a bunch of damn fools. More foolish than I. You know what I mean? So we all fucked up over here. This is not our land, man. We ain't supposed to be with these niggas, man.
Yeah. That sounds crazy. I don't know why I was half getting the vision of the movie How High.
Nigga, I still got my card. I still got the picture of my card, my phone, my key to the campus, and all that shit. I still got all that shit, son. Word up. I had to go to the games, all that shit. I was there almost a year, man. And mostly everybody I met was a bunch of and articulate speaking motherfuckers, articulate dumb motherfuckers. I'm telling you, man, these motherfuckers will take a risk in a minute. Yeah, anybody that's from Harvard, that went to Harvard in Cambridge, Massachusetts, will tell you, them Harvard motherfuckers was getting it in, boy. When I tell you, motherfuckers was sniffing glue so bad to be high after them classes, nigga.
Yeah, anything to get them through.
Well, I will kite, son. And the black colleges ain't no better. They just ain't as daring as Harvard. Them motherfuckers do anything to get high. Black motherfuckers fucking with them weed, mostly smoking weed. Nowadays they taking pills and fucking sniffing coke. But the white motherfuckers had dope pills. That's why I learned about the fucking pills act. In Harvard, a motherfucker in Harvard gave me my first pill. It was an Oxy 80. How about take that whole motherfucker and something told me don't do it. And I broke it apart. And I was high for 3 days, kid.
You crazy.
That was my first time to hearing about Oxy and shit. Word. But all I'm saying is this. When all this shit falls on white men in his lap because he was evil and wicked enough to keep a people apart from their family. To steal a people, rape, burn, and murder just for his own desires. And that makes these people unlike themselves and more like them. So we not acting like ourselves because we don't fucking know ourselves. We know how they are because that's the one we had to fear. That's the one we had to look up to. All our black heroes was murdered or killed. So that's all we had to look up to them. We act like that motherfucker. We act like the movies we came up watching, the westerns and all that shit. We act like that. Our mothers, our parents, our fathers, they speak of the fear that this motherfucker has. They like, yo, you come home from school and you say, I had to punch somebody in the face. Oh, you did? What? They got out of place? Yeah, they was talking crazy. Like, yeah, man, a white motherfucker. Like, you ain't white motherfucker. Or you going to jail. That's the fear that's put into us. And we have something called the 1 to 36. It says, why does he fear the devil now that he's a big man? And it says, because the devil taught him how to eat the wrong kinds of foods. Food is information. We've been taught the wrong information. So we deal with the fear. said, why does he fear the devil now that he's a big man? Because he taught him how to eat the wrong kinds of foods as a baby. He was feeding him the wrong foods as a baby. So we've been growing up with this fear from every generation that passed this shit down to us. I know some people in the South that'll fucking turn you over if you smack a white motherfucker, they say, oh, you get the fuck out. Ain't gonna burn this house down. That's the fear from this devil that we've been taught. Look. And we ain't making no goddamn guns. How so many guns in our neighborhoods? We ain't make them. We ain't on the ship to ship them. How? You know what I mean? We mighty people, man. We've been taught just like a lion thing, man. A circus lion. You see it. Why is it so exciting to see a lion at a circus? Because you see a man controlling him. That's what makes it exciting. Why is the black man like this? Because we ain't in control. So all this shit is exciting. And so what we do, we trade in our wrestling and all this type of shit, and our physical attributes to kill each other. So I'm not racist, man. I'm just telling the facts. And it's going to take the black people, the white people, and others to come together to attack this system that's hundreds and hundreds of years old and break that bitch. That's the only way. Let me tell you something, man. Ain't nobody going to be free unless the black people were free. Because you look at it now, it's way more people following hip-hop than it was people following rock and roll when we made that. There's way more people following hip-hop that's white than when we made fucking R&B. It's way more whites following us from now than they was before. And all they're going to do is go home and tear their parents' ass up about what the fuck they did or how they think about us. And that's what needs to happen. That system has to be broken, man. And it's going to take some white people to help break that bitch.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
It's going to take the real white motherfuckers that looking at it instead of getting offended by the truth, they embrace it and say, you know what, you're absolutely correct. And I'm going to help put a stop to it. What's up? That's why you see, listen, man, we are humble people. No one on the earth can deny it. Racist against us. And all we do is let them in. That's all we fucking do is let them in our world. And what do? Tell us for the information, leave us out of it and everything. But we are humble to this fucking world because we fucking created it. Everything that exists in the universe exists in the black man's body, including his melanin. Including that. That's facts. They can look that shit up. They can look a lot of this shit up. And nobody's gonna be peaceful until the black man got peace.
Yeah, you know. With that said, you know, what do you think people can do? Or because like when we're looking at the situation recently with Slim, some will say, well, it's a tribal thing, and these things of you know.
400. You talking about Slim 400?
Yeah. Well, even though they killed Soldier Slim too, rest in peace.
I don't know why he got murdered. I know Soldier Slim was about that life. And as intelligent as Soldier Slim was, he ain't gonna play with you. Even though he's intelligent, he ain't gonna play with you. Me neither. That's the shit about us kind of brothers, man. All the intelligence in the world and be the first one to snap. So I look at Soldier Slim like, You ain't gonna keep talking to him all crazy. He gonna get in your ass. You know what I mean? Yep. Even if his whole purpose is to put all the people together. That's like Tupac too. Tupac was one of the biggest advocates for black love and all this type of shit. But guess what? When his man got his chain robbed, and then his man said, "Yo, Tupac, I see the nigga who snatched such and such chain." Who's the first nigga you see moving? Tupac.
Exactly.
Another black man.
No.
So this is crazy, man. We have to sit down and sit have that. Listen, man. I'll tell you what everybody could do. Stop moving the money. Stop. White people don't buy nothing white. Black people don't buy nothing white. Don't buy nothing. Stop. Well, don't buy nothing black. Fuck that. You can keep supporting these black businesses. But whites and blacks, don't spend no money with this devil. None.